Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video we're talking about the Fortnite upcoming Battle Royale event which will be taking place this season. This video is generally quite interesting because there's been a lot of stuff which has been added to the files behind the scenes which hint towards different things which could happen during this season's event. So in today's video we've got theories, we've got files, we've got information and so much more. Don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed, we're getting so close to 550,000 subscribers and I think we can hit it very soon. So for some reason, if you're not subbed, smash it or press it and we'll get there as fast as possible. Thank you everybody. Okay, so starting off, the first thing I wanted to show you guys was this on screen right here. Here you can actually see a picture of the update version 13.40 being added to the event section in the files. So this is very interesting because obviously we know that last season the update with the event was 12.40, which was the device event, and now this is version 13.40, which has also been added to the files as an event. Now, how exactly will the event take place this season? Well, we have some more interesting files on the lines of this. First off, we have this blast effect file which has been added in. So this was added in this update, the version 13.30. So this was actually used in the device event and the end event. So both of these files, or both of these events, contained these files. So that's kind of interesting because that being added in does hint towards something. Now I'll talk a little bit about what that blast could be, and I think generally it could actually be related to the actual ship that we've got. Now we'll come back to the ship in a minute because I've got a lot of theories regarding that, and that's obviously the ship which is under the water right now and will take a while to reveal itself, and we'll talk a little bit about that in a second. I just wanted to show you guys the other file which has been added in regarding event files, and that's actually this partial effect, which is a wrap which was used actually in the Mecha versus Monster event and Doggers versus Catus, and this was also added back to the files. So wow, it's kind of interesting, isn't it? We've got explosions being added back in, used in the Doomsday and End event, and we've also got a wrap partial effect which was used in the Catus versus Doggers event. Probably something to do with maybe the explosions as well. So that's kind of leading us to a big point right here, which makes us think, what exactly and where exactly could the event actually start from? Well, the first thing we've had in the map so far, which is a game changer I guess for like the map changes, was obviously the ship landing in, hence why I made a whole storyline video on the ship. But since that video, more theories and different stuff has been appearing all over the internet. So I first would like to put this one in here, summarized by my friend HumblePig25. He actually summarized this and we'll go over what it is, but he sent me this picture here from Reddit, and you can see this actually contains a bunch of different stuff. You can see that we have obviously the spacemen right here on the left, and on the right side as well we have the Voyager set, and if we actually look down at their feet, they have this kind of triangular logo, and we'll zoom in on it a little bit more, and you can see by this triangular logo it's also on top of the ship. Does this mean that the Sienna skin could be related back to the original season 3 set which was released in chapter 1 season 3, which comes with obviously the spacemen set? I know a lot of people love that, and the space woman as well. So cool. All the different space stuff they had that season was absolutely awesome. So, you know, could this link all in one big circle back to this skin? I possibly do think that could be the case right here, and I think a lot of people haven't really thought about this that much just yet. So I'm liking this theory, I really am, and I'm very excited to see how this could all link in. Now if you look at the description of the Sienna skin this season, the description is a wanderer in a lost world. Do you think that's kind of interesting? Do you think maybe she's been in space the entire time during the black hole event and everything, and she's ended up going through the black hole in her ship and ending up in this kind of huge realm and eventually crashing on to the chapter 2 island? I don't know, I have a theory that possibly could be the case, but it's not 100% confirmed, but it's kind of where I'm getting at with this. And obviously my friend Humble actually sent me all this different stuff, and he goes and says a little bit about how these could relate to with the black hole, and that was his interpretation of that on the Lost World. So I'm really liking it, and I think generally this could be kind of interesting to see that we could actually see the Sienna skin get kind of a big change over here with this kind of ship type thing. So I think it definitely is the start of something on the storyline. So with that being said, where else does this lead us with the storyline if this is the main course of it? Well, yesterday we talked a little bit about the challenges which are getting added in, and we know that these challenges are going to be optional, and this is kind of like a quest line that we have to complete. Now, could this quest line be kind of like a community based quest, a little bit similar to the season 8 quest line, which we had with obviously the runes, which we had to transport around the map by either hitting them, dancing on them, and all sorts of different stuff. And at each moment and like a different time, you would see it move further. And everyone loved these. I thought the community interaction with these was so awesome. So many people will be streaming it, so many people will be enjoying it, and I love these. And I know a lot of people absolutely love logging in every single, I think it was like every other few days, a new one would add in and a new challenge would be there, and you'd log in and you'd have to complete it. Some of them didn't work too well, but some of them did work really well, so hopefully maybe this could be something similar to that. But I know from the challenge quest that we've already got, it's kind of optional. You have the optional to rescue and repair or actually destroy. So, and apparently you have to defend it at some point. So I don't know how this is going to work. Are you going to make a separate LTM for it? Is it going to be during the live event? Who knows? I think it's going to be like an optional community event. Maybe it could be like whoever gets the most, like whoever does the most. So if more people save it or if more people destroy it, that will be the outcome. Probably not. It'll probably be a set outcome because usually Fortnite don't program 2 endings for this, but I guess it'll probably just be some sort of quest line on the lines of that. So some really, really exciting stuff regarding that, obviously, with the quest line. But with the quest line being said, this could also relate to similar quest lines which we had with the visitor tapes. Now, the visitor tapes described so much. They gave us such an insight to the story, to what's going on in the world, and everything that's going on in the loop. And I do think maybe if there is some sort of audio kind of playback on this ship or something, a little bit like we had in Season X, obviously, with the visitors tapes and the visitors, he had like a little base, didn't he, inside a Dusty Depot in there, and obviously you could press the button, you could listen back to all the tapes, and that's how you claim the scientist. I know a lot of you probably already know that, but yeah, I do think maybe this ship could have like a little playback device on it where we could hear maybe the story of these voyages which is going on and how this has happened, how this crash has happened from this space team which is out there, because she is part of the Ancient Voyager set, so she links in with all of these previous Voyager skins which have been on the map in the past. So I generally do think this is really, really interesting because, you know, these spacemen, they all have, and spacewomen, they all have that logo. So that is kind of key, and that is where the storyline is going with that. Don't forget, guys, if you're not already supporting me in the item shop, though, go and use code postboxpat. Thank you, everybody using code postboxpat. Here are a few shout outs on screen right now for those doing that. If you'd like a shout out in these videos, head over to my socials, Discord and Twitter, tweet me a picture of you supporting me. I'll add you guys in when I get through them all. Thank you, everybody, considering to support me in the item shop. I'm a hashtag Epic Games partner. Much love and respect. So yeah, I do generally think that the story is really, really starting to kind of like turn it up now. Obviously, we will turn up the entire storyline right until the event does take place. So we've got a lot of stuff going on, really exciting information and really exciting stuff ready for obviously season 4 of Fortnite. Will it be delayed? Will it not? It's a big question. A lot of people have been asking it in the community. Will that be delayed or will it not? I generally think that it will probably have like a 2-week delay, but I don't think the delay will be as bad as it has been in the past. People are saying that potentially there will be a big delay in a lot of stuff, but I don't think there actually will this time. I have a feeling we might not actually get the delay. So hopefully we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, there's no 100% details on that just yet, but there is definitely room for a potential delay. It's not 100% confirmed, but I do think that if it was delayed, a lot of people would be annoyed. However, a 2-week delay wouldn't be too bad. Now, one thing to consider as well before this live event even does take place, we have to consider that the water level is going to have to drop once again. So the water level needs to continue to drop every single time, and it's got a total of 8 different drops, hasn't it? And once all 8 drops drop, then we will get to see obviously the event and stuff like that. They're not going to leave the water level as it is. And we also mentioned in yesterday's video on how cars could potentially be coming in like the next few days or so. This is obviously because Fortnite said a few weeks, and a few weeks in the Fortnite universe isn't the same as in the real life world. That was only a theory, by the way. It's not confirmed. It still could actually be a few weeks, which would be more than 2, so about 3 to 4 weeks, but it's not 100% confirmed that it could actually be, you know, maybe it could be in the Fortnite world, who knows. And also the last little one I've got for you guys is this on here. You can see, I know this is a little bit of a side topic, but I know a lot of you like this sort of news, so I thought I'd put it in if you are playing the game a lot and played all the unreleased LTMs, and here are a few dates of them coming out. So you've got One Shot coming out on the 27th of July and the 28th. You've got Siphon coming out on the 29th to the 30th. You've got Solid Gold Duos from the 31st to the 1st of August. You've got Solid Gold Squads from the 2nd to the 3rd, and you've got Arsenal Solo from 4th to the 5th. And then I'm assuming on that 6th is probably maybe when they're going to line up like an update or maybe even cars. So that kind of works in quite nicely. The 6th would take you to a Thursday, so probably no update then, I guess. Weekly challenges follow through the week, and then maybe an update there. I don't imagine them doing 3 weeks without an update. I'd expect the update to drop maybe on the Tuesday the 4th, but I'm not too sure if that would be the case. Obviously, we'd have to wait and see how Fortnite apply the updates and stuff like that. But other than that, that's really gone into a lot of detail for you guys on everything which we have regarding the event files, getting a little bit of a change up. Obviously, I hope this does help everybody understand everything which is going on. So yeah, the storyline's getting big, everything's going crazy, and I can't wait to see how crazy the storyline is actually going to turn itself out into this kind of crazy battle or whatever's going to happen. Who knows what's going to happen with the ship. So let me know in the comments your theories. I hope to see you guys in future videos. If you've not already checked out my map change video, it's going to be on screen right here. Also go and check out my other video as well, which was yesterday's news video, which has got a lot of news regarding the birthday stuff, etc. And also, if you haven't already seen my comparison versus PlayStation 5 and Xbox since the new Xbox launch game thing they had, the Game Press announcement, obviously you can go and check that video out as well. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in future content. Once again, this is postboxpat signing out.